So occasionally you'll be browsing eBay, as I assume we all do. I assume this is just something that we all do. Um, and you'll find something kind of cool for not a whole lot of money. And what I found most recently that was pretty inexpensive is this Camillus New York made, meaning this is a USA made Camillus rope knife. Now, I've never had a rope knife. I know Great Eastern Cutlery made one for Charlie Campagna, I guess based off of something similar to this. But this is a Camillus made in New York. I think they made in Utica. I don't remember where Camillus thing was, but yeah, New York, USA, Camillus. And this is a rope knife, which means it's got this like it's not even like a sheep's foot blade. It's like an extreme sheep's foot blade. There's like no point at all. And basically what you would use this for is if you were like a sailor or something or somebody who was cutting a lot of rope, you would just use this to push through the rope and cut it like this. Because if you're cutting a lot of rope, especially on a ship or something, you don't really want to have a point because especially on a ship, if the like waves or whatever start to rock the ship or whatever, you could accidentally stab yourself or somebody else. So from what I understand, that's how knives like this came about, like this one and like the anchor knife and stuff. That could be wrong, but I think it's from sailing, and you don't want to accidentally hurt somebody, or you don't want to give your underpaid sailors a weapon, I suppose, either. Um, just looking at it from a business standpoint. But it's a pretty neat little knife made by Camillus. It's just got these, I assume, some sort of synthetic black. It's probably just plastic. It could be Bakelite, I guess. Maybe it is Bakelite. That would be cool. But it's just some sort of synthetic handle material, no bone or anything, unfortunately. But you don't really need anything like that. Um, these are cool too. I'm not sure what the bolsters are. This knife is pretty. This knife has very obviously been in somebody's pocket for a while and everything, so I can't tell if the bolsters are steel or nickel silver. Has brass pins, brass liners. It seems to be put together pretty well. There's no blade play or anything. And the best thing about this knife is that the blade hasn't been sharpened away by somebody with a power sander like a lot of old knives are. And I paid like $15 for this. So that's also cool. Um, like 20 with shipping. So I was happy with that. I think he had it listed for 20 and then he made me an offer and then I came with a counter offer and he accepted it. So I ended up with this Camillus rope knife. But I think it's pretty nice for what I paid for it. $20 including shipping. I think it's probably worth that. It's worth that to me anyway, just to have an example of a rope knife because I didn't have an actual rope knife. I do have the anchor messers, obviously, but they're not really rope knives. They're just anchor messers, like a sailor's knife or whatever. This is a specific like rope knife. I probably will clean this up a little bit. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know how easy that would be to film. I do feel like it would end up kind of clunky. But basically, like what I just want to do is I want to sharpen this blade, obviously, and maybe polish these bolsters, maybe try to polish the blade a little bit. Um, just to make it look nice before I start carrying it and it gets all scratched up and stuff again. Um, I don't know if I'll do that or not. I kind of want to. I don't know if I'll film it, just because I don't know how clunky it'll be and everything. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. Don't really expect it because who knows. Um, but yeah, pretty cool knife. I do like the bail because the bail stays in place, which is nice. That is one thing about some of these Camillus knives, like the TL29. And I guess the bail is actually a bail that like stays where you want it to be instead of flopping around all crazy like, which is something that does get annoying with bails. I am assuming the action on this will improve a little bit if I put some oil in it, but this is how I got it out of the package. Um, anyway, let me know what you think. Tell me how I did for like $20. For all I know, these might be super common and not worth anything. but I think it's probably worth $20. And at the very least, it's worth $20 to me just to have an example of it. But anyway, this is the Camillus Rope Knife. And that's going to be it for this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a good day.